Hey, what up, guys? This is Ivan Law, Ivan the Great, uh, and solved the Tupac and Biggie case. I'm going to take you on a journey. I started the process of investigating the Tupac and Biggie case, and my first article is written in 2016. And I asked the question, is Dr. Dre the luckiest man alive or a killer? That's my question in 2016. Now, this video, RoboCop, has been viewed over 1,000,000 times. And it's here. Listen, guys, don't fool yourself. You don't call Dr. Dre and Ice Cube a killer online, anywhere, and publish it, and it remains if it's a lie. It will not happen. They're rich, they're prominent, they have lawyers, and you are not going to be able to tell the world a lie on Dr. Dre and Ice Cube. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to be able to lie and tell the world that Dr. Dre and Ice Cube is responsible for killing Tupac and Biggie. It's not going to happen. They're not going to allow you to do it. So we're going to take a journey on my investigation and what led to that. And so I have a blog here. After I walked out on my record deal, Dr. Dre had something new, and all of a sudden he does not need anybody. Why? When he wanted to leave Easy-E dies. When he's ready to go solo, Pac and Biggie die. That's your shit right there, Complex, and all its readers. When Dr. Dre gets his hands on my music, he now wants to go solo, and everyone but him and Snoop came up dead that was a rapper at that time. When the murders happened in 96 and in 97, that made Dr. Dre and Ice Cube and Snoop the only rappers of that generation. Now, Snoop had nothing to do with the murders, but that made them the only rappers of that generation. And I got videos you can watch that. There's a clip that Ice Cube says you gotta see who wants them out of the way, who needed them out of the way. Now listen, I'm going to attach this video to another video, but I'm making this so I can download it and attach it. I'm going to take you guys on a journey of how I solved this case. Now listen, first off, let's go here. Let's look for who wrote Still Dre. Okay. Snoop revealed that Dr. Dre's classic Still Dre wasn't the collaborated effort everyone assumes. See, you're fooling yourself. If you think Dr. Dre is a heavyweight and real person in the studio, you're fooling yourself. But rather, it was written by one person, Jay-Z. Jay-Z is the brains behind the song that Dr. Dre sung at the Super Bowl. He's there, but under false pretenses. Listen, guys, I'm not ashamed. Put Dr. Dre in the studio by himself, without Jay-Z, without anyone, just him. Will he be able to come up with a song? So Snoop Dogg reveals that Dr. Dre's classic, Still Dre, wasn't the collaborative effort everyone assumes, but rather it was written by one person. Jay-Z. Dr. Dre didn't have nothing to do with the writing of Still Dre. Now, let's see song facts. Song facts. Jay-Z wrote the entire track under his real name. Sean Carter Hoover was flown to Dre's LA studio and penned all the rhymes in just 30 minutes. Jay-Z is the greatest, is one of the great rappers. That's why Puffy said he took Biggie's place when Biggie was murdered. Why? Because when after Dr. Dre murdered Tupac and Biggie, he couldn't even write a song. He couldn't even write a good song. He couldn't even write his own song. After he murdered Tupac and Biggie, he couldn't even write his own song. Okay, now some of you think Dr. Dre made the beat. Some of you believe Dr. Dre made the beat. Who made the beat for Still Dre? Look at that. Scott Storch on producing Still Dre. See, y'all, the whole music industry got y'all psyched out, got y'all fooled, got y'all believing a lie that Dr. Dre is some magnificent producer. Dr. Dre is a murderer. The song Still Dre was produced by Scott Storch. Who made the beat? It's right here on Google. Scott Storch produced this track with Dre and Mailman. Come on. What did he do? He's in the middle. Scott Storch produced this track with who? Dre and Mailman. What did he do? Nothing. He didn't write the lyrics. He just put his name on stuff that other people produced. That's why there's a video of Tupac is telling the truth when he says that Dr. Dre wasn't working at Death Row. After he murdered Tupac and Biggie, he wasn't working either. Jay-Z was working. If Dr. Dre is such a magnificent producer, if he's such a magnificent beat maker, if he's the greatest beat maker that ever lived, why is Scott Storch? Why is he sandwiched in between Scott Storch and Mailman? Just look like mayonnaise to me. He's just something in the middle. He's just somebody in the middle of something. Listen, guys. So you have to accept the fact. This is right after the murder. So you have to accept the fact that Dr. Dre was not able to write a song about himself. Come on, man. If you're going to be a rapper and you can't write a song about yourself, you shouldn't even be a rapper. If you can't write a song about yourself, you shouldn't even be a rapper. So Scott Storch made the beat. The whole concept of beat making comes from Ivan Law, not Dr. Dre. The whole concept. He just understands the concept. He knows about the concept, but he's not able to do the work. He's not able to write the lyrics. He's not able to produce the beat. He's not able to make the beat. He just goes in the studio. They say he does this stuff, but listen, people. He doesn't do it. If he didn't write his first song, if Dr. Dre didn't write the lyrics to his first song, and that's just the one he sung at the Super Bowl, if he didn't make the beat to the song that he sung at the Super Bowl, come on, you're fooling yourself. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. We're going to get into quite a few things because I need this video for my for what I'm doing for my screenplay that I submitted on the story. Now, here's his wife saying Dr. Dre shot at her. So how can you possibly say that a man who shoots at a woman with such a small voice like this, she couldn't have been threatening to him? Her voice is not even that powerful. It's just a little Mickey Mouse voice. She just has a little cartoon voice that will work for Disneyland. But he shoots at her. I'm not going to even play the video because I played it in other videos. He shoots at her. He misses her by inches. So how can you fix your brain to say Dr. Dre had nothing to do with the murders of Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace, and he shot at his wife? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. If a man shoot at his wife, he needs to be investigated. And the investigation, Dr. Dre and Ice Cube are under investigation for the murders of Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace. You cannot lie about something like that online. Listen, look. This has been here since 2016. I finally got this to the police. Now, what 2016? Now, I'm going to tell you something. After I wrote this in 2016, I did have some problems. After I wrote this in 2016, there was somebody sent to kill me. That is the truth. After I made this blog in 2016, there was somebody sent to kill me. This is my application for my Lifetime Achievement Award, submitted by Ivan Law, date 2014, potential honoree Ivan Law. Lifetime Achievement Award, candidate Performing Arts Trustee Award. This is a real application. Mark Mikowski at the Grammys.com. Mark Mikowski really works for the Grammys. This is 2016 that I wrote this. And my research should kill Suge is responsible for murdering Eazy-E. I got the video right here in my blog in 2016. Some of the stuff that I put in here, they took it out because they just closed their account. See, this video is no longer available because YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Because YouTube don't take out the truth. See, so they terminated some of this stuff. But this is 2016. I'm going to take you back so you can see. This is Friday, January 1st, 2016. I began investigating Dr. Dre for the murders of Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace. Why did I do the investigation? Because they didn't give me my award for the beat making. That's why Dr. Dre is a complete fraud. I'm the beat maker out the West. Look, let me show you something, guys. You probably don't even, you don't even know this. Let me show you something about me. Let me show you where I am. Let me show you where I am. This is me in Discogs. You can type up in Discogs Monkey C, Monkey Do, Star City Productions. If you're waiting on the news media to tell you, they need me to tell them. And guess what? LAPD is not talking to the news media, and I don't care if I talk to them either. All of these homicides or all of these rappers, they need a witness. The news media is not going to be able to solve the Tupac and Biggie case. If you're waiting on the news media to tell you it's solved, then you're waiting on the wrong people. Sure, it's supposed to be all over the place. That's if I agree to work with them. And right now, I don't want to work with them and they don't want to work with me. I cussed them out. All these homicides, rappers dying every other day. So this is Monkey See, Monkey Do, 1986. This is my 45. Ivan Law, anti-drug rap. I started making beats in 1986, man. This thing is old, man. This thing is old. And if you think, let me show you something else. Let's go here. Let's go here. Now this is vocal media. And what I want to, you see this here? You see that where it says report story? You see that? Okay, what I'm going to do is, let me log into my account. Let me log into my account. I'm going to log into my account, show you something. It's not possible to post a lie, a condemnation lie about somebody online. It's not possible. It's not possible to lie on Dr. Dre and Ice Cube. It's just not possible. If you think that somebody can post online that Dr. Dre and Ice Cube is responsible for killing Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace, and it'd be a lie and still be there, then you know you got some real growing up to do. Listen, guys, it's not possible. Okay, I'm in my account now. Okay, look at this. Look how much money I done made a couple of dollars on my story. I can upgrade the Vocal Plus for $4 a month, but I done earned $61 on this story on Vocal Media. Who Killed Pac and Biggie? The Hollywood cover-up. 10,000 reads. You think these people are going to let me lie on Dr. Dre and and Ice Cube? You're fooling yourself. The Pac and Biggie murders have been solved by Ivan the Great. You think that this story is going to be here and it not be true? Something wrong with you. Not me. Something wrong with you. It's not possible. You can leave comments and you can report the story. And if you can report the story, out of 10,000 readers, how many people you think have reported this story? Let's be realistic. 5 months ago, updated by Ivan Law about a year ago. In Fact or Fiction, Who Killed Pac and Biggie? The Hollywood cover-up. Solved by Ivan the Great. The demo that drove Dr. Dre to murder. You honestly think that this website is going to allow me to post on their website that Dr. Dre and Ice Cube are responsible and under investigation for murder? I was informed by Detective Dupree that Dr. Dre and Ice Cube were official suspects after my investigation. You think they're going to allow me to write that and it not be true? Listen, and this is my journey. to solving the case. So this is my first article. This is my press release. So we'll go to my press release. Who Killed Pac and Biggie? True Hollywood Story, the Hollywood Cover-Up. This is published August 23rd, 2021 by IssueWire. You really think that IssueWire is going to allow me to put this on their site and it not be true? Detective Dupree and Dr. Dre, I was informed by Detective Dupree that Dr. Dre and Ice Cube were official suspects. You think this would be here if it not be true? You're fooling yourselves. Okay, so first of all, so this is my journey. I started investigating the case in 2016. They send a guy to kill me, Carrie Moore. I'm going to add all of this to my thing. Now, while I was in custody in 2016, Hollywood has changed the story quite a few times. First they said Puffy was responsible. Hollywood keeps changing their stories. They said Greg Kading. Here it is right here. Here it is. Look.
As well as Biggie. So one
I'm not
day,
going to even play it. I don't even want to play it.
Investigation of 97 binders
I don't even want to play this. I don't even want to play this. I don't even want to play it. I just want to, let's see. Tupac and Biggie murders solved by Greg Kading. And this is something that Hollywood said somewhere in 2018, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Vault claimed Tupac and Biggie murders solved by Greg Kading. 2 years ago, they said the case was solved. Orlando Anderson. And he's not the only one that says that it's solved. Let's go here. I don't even want to play it. Vlad TV. Greg Kading on how he got Keefe D to confess. Orlando Anderson shot Tupac. They confessed to it right here. They say it's solved. They got the shooter. The case is solved. They got the shooter. They say. Okay. Okay, they say it now. Here, Greg Kading on Keefe D saying he got a call from Diddy after Tupac's murder. Now, they put the blame on P. Diddy. Why not Dr. Dre? Why not Ice Cube? They put the blame on P. Diddy. Why not Dr. Dre? And why not Ice Cube? You see, it's easy to blame somebody who's not going to go to jail. Would you confess to a capital murder case that could put you on death row? Would you confess to that? Keefe D claims to confess to killing, that he was in the car when his nephew killed Tupac and Biggie. They claim the case is solved. They say it's solved. Let's go. Here's another video. I'm not going to play this stuff. I'm not going to play it. Greg Kading on why driver in Tupac murder wasn't charged after Keefe D's confession. 2 years ago, they was telling, Hollywood was screaming to you guys that the Tupac and Biggie case was solved. They told you that 2 years ago. Now, not only did they tell you it was solved 2 years ago, after, now this is after I write RoboCop. Is Dr. Dre the luckiest man alive or a killer? This has been online since 2016. Now, after I write this, they come up with the story that it was Orlando Anderson. This story comes up after I write this blog. This is a cover-up story. This is a story to cover up what really happened. Now, if you want to understand what really happened, now here's Keefe D. Here's Keefe D. Now, do you really think he's going to confess to a capital murder case? Yeah, I killed Tupac. You think he's really going to do that? You think the people who murdered Tupac are going to confess? Listen, guys, I'm here with the truth. This has been published August 23rd, 2021. Who Killed Pac and Biggie? A True Hollywood Story. Do you think that this company is going to allow me to post a lie about these two men on their site? Are you serious? Are you serious? You think these people are going to allow me to tell their people, their subscribers, their viewers, who killed Tupac and Biggie? So after I do this in 2021, I'm going to just show you how Hollywood keep changing their story. The first person they tried to get to take credit for it, let's see. They got the episodes up now, but Dateline, when this thing first started, let's get Hip Hop Homicides Dateline. Hip Hop Homicides Dateline. When this thing first started, guys, see, so Hollywood knows the case is solved. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and Mona Scott Young to produce Hip Hop Homicides for WeTV, Van Lathan to host. From the infamous murders of Tupac and Biggie to the countless deaths. See, they was trying to get 50 Cent to get credit for it earlier in the year. They tried to get 50 Cent, but 50 Cent was not able to do a show about Tupac and Biggie. Number one, he's friends with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre introduced 50 Cent. Number two, he has a history of shootouts with Lil' Kim. And so it's not possible for 50 Cent to take credit for solving the Tupac and Biggie case. But originally, January 20th, 2022, as Curtis Jackson, they was going to investigate this case. So they didn't do it. Now, Hollywood goes from case solved Hollywood goes from case solved. Now this is my my site. Okay, so let's go here. This is Hollywood now. Because this is Hollywood. This is not, these guys are the dialogue and all of these guys. These are Vlad TV. This is Hollywood. This is Hollywood story. Mob James is pretty sure Death Row Blood Poochie killed Biggie. This is Hollywood. This is what Hollywood putting out there, that Poochie killed Biggie. Mob James is pretty sure that Death Row Blood Poochie killed Biggie. Hollywood is putting this out there, that that they've solved the case. They know who the killers are. You can't trust Hollywood when it comes to telling the truth about who killed Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. You can't trust them. I'm not going to play their videos because I'm playing my own right now. I'm making this. This is going to be a part of how now, let's go back. So we have them declaring the case solved in 2018. And then we have them, Hollywood, 50 Cent is going to investigate the infamous murders of Tupac and Biggie. And now we have the greatest lie of all, and podcasters offer a reward for information leading to the arrest of Tupac Shakur's killer. First of all, it's not even Nate. That's Nate Dogg. It's not even Tupac. They got a picture of Tupac up here. They don't even know, people talking about Tupac, but they don't even know who Tupac is. So that's Nate Dogg, a $100,000 reward on a case that they said was solved. Now, it's two of us that say we solved it. It's two people that say they solved it. Greg Kading and Ivan Law. It's two people say they solved it. Here's another place I have it. Are the murders of Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls officially solved by Ivan Law? Are Ice Cube and Dr. Dre primary suspects? And I've written the answer. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Everything that's on YouTube, I have in other places. YouTube is not the only place I have this. So the murders of Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace are solved by Ivan Law. Greg Kading
as well as Biggie.
Don't want to hear it. Tupac and Biggie murder solved by Greg Kading. So it's two of us that say we solved the case. Greg Kading says he solved it. Ivan Law says he solved it. Greg Kading says he gives you the shooter. Ivan Law says he gives you the people who are responsible for paying the shooters.